Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. Of course we have the Mischief night event. It's happening every hour on top of the hour, right up to next Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. So we start off the event right here, kind of like an unmarked location, and we make our way down this hill towards the Rabbiting camp. This is where the majority of the event will take place, right down here. That event should be spawning in here very shortly. On a server with other people. Nice little spot up here. They did a good job with this area. There we go. Of course, once when that pops up, we have just about 5 minutes of wait time. Now, some people like to kind of join here and start things off right away. I always recommend to wait for other people to kind of join in, and other people to kind of get here first. Especially if you're on a server with other people. Just a suggestion, of course. Way down this little hill here. Let's take a look at these challenges here real quick. The dailies are just popping in here now. Let's go ahead and track these guys. We will probably end up re-rolling that guy. Alright, good stuff. Nothing really to do with this particular event here. What in the world? Strange. Very strange. Yeah. I heard the sirens go. And I don't know where exactly it is, so it must be right up here. Hawksbill Weather Station, but interesting. Wait for a few other people to kind of come by here. This person's going to be starting it here very soon. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead here. Make sure we get these on lit right up here. I have these little bonfires. Wait, level up. Oh yeah, nice. I can load Jimmy boy. Let's keep going here because it is time sensitive, of course. The little bonfire's up. Almost complete. We gotta wait for little bar to be full in order to get that there. That person's they're probably wondering what's going on. There we go. Now they can hit that fire where that person's at. Oh, good job. Alright, now we're on the second wave here now. Out of the way there, car. Things to do here. And deface this wall. Do these forking of the lawn here. Nice. Now don't forget, anytime you do collect from the candy bowl here, or raid the candy bowl, you do get items like eat a cake, pie, or candy items, or pre-war food. So that definitely will help. Bubblegum is definitely an item we'll be getting a lot of. It usually pops up in the top left-hand corner of the screen what exactly you're getting. Again, you guys won't see that because I'm here, of course, but there we go. more fork into the lawn here. Let's go ahead and do these. There we go. Should have some of these fireworks right in the boats here as well. Nice. That guy's just folded. Look at him. Folded right over that poor loss there. There we go. Go to the next wave here. Almost made her. Almost made her. Oh. We got caught. We got caught there. Ouch. Ouchie. Some bubble gum there. And do a little set of rounds here. Find if you get up too close to them, they you won't be able to kind of collect out of them, which is kind of weird. Right on. All right. Make sure you get the legs, of course. Cripple their leg. They're just kind of, yeah. How's me? What's the word I'm looking for? Incapacitates. Wow. That was hard. That was hard, yeah. You guys will just like sound it out, Jim. That's a good boy. Oh my soul, unbelievable. All right, this vertebrate here now. Jeepers. There you go. Mischief Knight, oh yeah. Let's go ahead and collect here. Zealots, short handmade, okay. Projectiles explode for plus 20%. Yeah, we'll grab that, I guess. Grab some ammo. Alright, nice. Crooked metal fence, nice job. So we are getting doubles here now, so we have, I think if we got all the plans by now. Cool. All right, let's take a look at these challenges here before we move on. So we should be able to, except for this one here, of course. Look at this. Look at this one. All right, let's head to our camp here. I think they're doing it on purpose now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think they're doing it on purpose here now. Is what it is, though. Your old pal Jimmy will help you out. Yeah. Let's put this gun away here. Let's head to the front door. Beep. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead here. We're going to re-roll this one here, complete a daily ops. Let's go ahead and do that. See what we get here. Craft a scrap armor, 5. Alright, good stuff. So anytime you do re-roll a daily or weekly challenge, you do have possibility of getting an epic one. Now, I recommend doing the epic ones because you do get more score for them. And always remember that the epic one is always random. Alright, it's not going to pop up every time. Which, of course, you guys know. Most of you know by now. But I was like to kind of make a mention of it. Now, just because we're not doing daily ops doesn't mean other people won't or will. Let's go ahead and see what we have for daily ops here today for the next 24 hours. For enemy mutations, we have swift-footed, fast movement, reload, and melee speed, piercing gaze, greatly enhanced perception. Alright, so that's the daily ops for the next 24 hours. Cool. We get out there, Steve. Alright. Let's take a look at this one here first. Craft or scrap armor 5. So again, this is one that we re-rolled for, so you may or may not get this one. Probably a very low chance that you will if you do end up re-rolling one, but we'll go through it anyway. So again, you can go around and collect armor from killing enemies. I usually find scorched, super mutants, mole miners, and human enemies will usually have the most junk items, weapons, and armor on them. I find Wendigos are a good source of armor as well as grafted monsters. Now, what I usually suggest for this one here is craft some armor and then scrap it right at your armor's workbench, or any armor's workbench will do. Let's go ahead and go craft here. Now, the armor I'm thinking of is, of course, the light armor right down here. And it's these leather pieces. So you learn these leather pieces very, very early on in game, very low level, because we can craft these right at level 1. Okay, and even for these leather left arms, you can see for just level 1, 1 cloth, 1 leather, and 2 steel, easily available down through Flatwoods, easily available in the forest area. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft 3 of these bad boys. Now, I'm pretty sure they are default plans. I'm pretty sure they are. But just a little FYI there. Once when you scrap them like that, craft them. We're going to scrap them. The ones we just crafted here. There we go, just like that. And again, if you do have some extra time, you can go around and kill a bunch of enemies. Again, I usually find Wendigos and grafted monsters the best source for that stuff. So let's take a look at a couple of great locations. Grafted monster just south of Hemlock Holes. Right in between the Charleston train yard and the Charleston station. In between the Charleston Capitol building and the Somerville's Dam in that little black river. A couple Wendigos here, so we have Lewisburg. Hornwright Air Purifier Site 3. Words are really hard today, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe I was just outside for too long or something. I'm not too sure. 25% chance here at 3 Ponds. Right down here, there's an unmarked location. Sometimes there'll be a glowing Wendigo right down there. Right up here at Haven Church. And of course, right over here, Wendigo Cave again, a little bit higher level area. But again, you can make your way through there, and all the way at the end will be your Wendigo there. So a couple spots there for some Wendigos. All right, let's take a look at the next one here, Jim. Very interesting for sure. Build a floor, wall, or roof in a workshop or camp 5. So you go ahead and claim any workshop in the map will do. One closest to you, your favorite one. Go ahead and build your floor, wall, roof, or you can just build it right in your camp. We're just going to build it in our camp. And I suggest if you're a person like myself, I usually kind of build and then scrap for these daily, weekly challenges. Some people like to kind of build, add, and modify to their camp and keep it. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But if you do kind of build and scrap like myself, I recommend getting into a wide open area where you're not afraid to accidentally scrap something. So if you craft something inside of a building or a prefab, you do run the risk of scrapping that by mistake. All right, let's go to our build menu here. We're going to go right here to camp pieces. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft a couple of these floors here. Just one will do. There we go. Now we're going to go back and we're going to craft a couple of walls. Again, nothing real crazy about the walls. You can craft some half walls if you so wish. It's only half the resources for us compared to a full wall. Okay. Now, something else that they changed that I've noticed is before we used to craft the foundation, and they actually used to count as floors, but they don't count anymore. We actually have to craft an actual floor this time. Again, before, you used to be able to craft a floor or even a foundation would work, but they had made that change that I've kind of noticed there. And just kind of go ahead and stack it. There we go. So the floor, wall, roof, and a workshop or camp 5 for 5 done, just like that. Now, the build menu is still fairly new to some people, especially if you haven't been playing the game or you're just returning. But we do have two options. We have build, modify in the top left-hand corner of the screen. So I'm going to switch over to modify. So I hit LS because I'm on Xbox, and this is the section where you kind of pick up your item. You can kind of move it around if you so wish. You can lock, you can blueprint, you can replace, you can add wallpaper. This is where you do it here, and this is the same place where you would actually scrap. All right, so just to kind of make that little tip for the folks that maybe haven't had the chance to play around with the build menu just yet. All right, so just like that. All right, let's see what's next here. Kill a super mutant 5. So again, many great spots where we can find super mutants here and around the wasteland. Right up here in Grafton, courtyard of Eastern Regional Penitentiary, Grafton Dam, Grafton Steel, and Grafton Steel Yard. Probably the first 3 super mutants you come across is here's the North Kinema Lookout. Usually 3 of them up there. Right over here in Newgad, we have Wade Airport. A little bit more of a challenging areas. We have the Huntersville, West Tech Research inside and outside. We have the General Steakhouse. Of course, right down here, Grindstone Arch and Research Site Saxony. Just to name a couple of spots for you guys for super mutants. All right, let's go to a spot we haven't been to in a little while. Let's go up here to Huntersville. Or down here to Huntersville, I should say. Yeah, a little bit higher level area, but not too bad. Especially come here very early on in your gameplay before level, maybe around level 25 or so. So I'm thinking we are on a server with other people, so we're just going to be extra cautious as some people may have been here already. There should be a couple of mutant hounds here at the same time, but that's fine. There's a couple guys in here. There you go, kill this mutant 5 for 5. Done just like that. Level 100 there. That dude's a level 100. Go around, collect some ammo. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's see what's next here. Kill a creature while in a team 10. So again, a couple different ways you can do this. You can be on a team by yourself, or you can be on a team with another player. It's really up to you. Doesn't really matter. Again, a creature is anything but a human or a robot, right? Even the passive old Brahmin down through Flatwoods, and the passive individuals like scavengers and raiders we see in around the wasteland, right up to the highest level enemy we have here in the game. As long as it's not a human or a robot, you are good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead here. I am on a server by myself. I'm going to go to the map screen, top right hand corner. We're going to go social. Nope, we are on a server with other people. Sorry about that. Kind of half asleep here. Let's go ahead here. We're going to find a casual team here. There we go. Join a team with another player. So again, you can do this if you're on a team by yourself. Actually, let's see if we can do that here. Okay, good stuff. So we're on a team by ourselves. There we go. Can I create a public team while currently on a team? Roger that. Well, that's fine with me. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to our own server here. I'm just kind of doing this just to kind of show you that being on a team by yourself will also work. That's what my mind was thinking, but I was saying something else. It's Wednesday, and your old pal Jim's pretty tired, trying to get caught up on sleep from working so much, and then trying to do stuff around the house at the same time. I play Bard and the ceramic coating on my daughter's car there this morning, so that takes about 5 hours. You gotta wash it and play bar it. Yeah, have one of those foam thingamajiggers there that sprays the foam on it there, nice even coating, and then I hand wash it. Yeah, you guys don't want to hear me how I wash cars. All right. So again, kill a creature while on a team 10. Just in case you are using the timestamps, you could be on a team by yourself. You could be on a team with another player. Creature is anything on the map except for a robot or a human. Everything else is good to go. So let's go ahead here, top right hand corner social, create a new team. We're going to be on a team by yourself here. I recommend usual casual or events. If you try to do daily ops, raids, or expeditions, there's an expectation there. Okay, so I usually recommend events or casual. So there we are, we're on the team by yourself. And again, it says go ahead and kill a creature. And again, let's go down to good old Flatwoods, as I mentioned. We're going to show you some nice, easy passive Brahmin and show you how it counts. Just to kind of show folks, especially if you're new to the game, you know what I mean? Don't let these daily challenges, defer you away. Some Brahmin here. Okay, so you see how that's counted? Oh, that's a rock gem. That is a rock. Where's the other guy at? Where's your... oh, he died as well. He died as well. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead here. We're going to come across a couple more Brahmin up here. And again, with these challenges, you can make them as easy or as hard as you want, whatever you want to do. It's too bad when you did that, didn't cook it at the same time. That'd be pretty something. There's Mr. Opossum. Here's Mrs. Opossum. See you later. And then about 4 more Brahmin over here. Yeah, that would hurt, wouldn't it? Oh, look, he's hiding out there. It's like, he's not going to notice me. There we go. Kill a creature on the team 10 for 10. Just to show you basically how easy it can be and that you could be on a team by yourself, right? That's why I kind of showed it that way. It's one thing talking about it there, but it's another thing actually showing it. All right. That's interesting. Eat fish bits, eh? Cooked grilled fish. All right. So... This is quite something. This is quite something here, boys. Alright, in order to cook grilled fish and even craft fish bits, okay? In order to get those recipes, you're going to have to complete the quest called Casting Off. And of course, that happens way over here by Fisherman's Rest, which becomes a free fast travel once we discover it. So Casting Off is a side quest we got in June the 3rd, 2025 update. It's extremely easy to do, pretty straightforward. Just in case you're brand new to Fallout 76, never played the game ever before, I do have that video here on the channel. But I do recommend doing it because it's how you get your fishing rod. You can craft your fish bits. You can craft your grilled fish, okay? And you can do this daily repeatable quest here called Big Fish in a Small Pond, which I highly recommend you do because you do get some really nice camp items, the drowned version, like drowned couch, drowned table, etc. You do get some mods for your fishing rod, as well as a... with a nice backpack skin for sure. So again, you will have to complete Casting Off to get your fish. All right. Now, if you have the fish trap, like you do have at my fishing camp, then that'll save you a whole whack of time there as well. So we did collect some fish out of here just to the day, but let's go ahead and activate it here. We'll fast travel over to it. Now, the fish trap is an atomic shop item. We'll pop in there once in a while. I do have a little video on it there when it first came out, but it definitely does save you a little bit of time. All right, so here's a little fish trap here. So we did get some fish here. So let's go ahead and grab them. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's go to our cooking station here first. So let's take a look here at the first one. Cook grilled fish. All right, so to cook grilled fish, let's see what we're going to need here. Let's go to our cooking station. Any cooking station will do. We're going to go down here to all food. We're going to go down here to grilled fish. Right there. So you are going to need fish bits. You're going to need salt, at least 2 to make 1, okay? And wood, all right? So again, you are going to have to craft your fish bits anyway. It's just a little FYI there. I do have a video here on the channel I made probably about 4 or 5 months ago showing you some great locations for salt. We also have a spice rack, which is a brand new camp resource we get from the Season 22 Season Pass. I did a little video on that there maybe about a week and a half ago. It's but again, I think it's a Fallout First item, but you can check that video out if you so wish. All right, so let's go ahead here. We're going to go fishing. And again, once when you get your fishing rod, as I mentioned, when you go up to a water, now don't always go by the map, because the map will show you some bodies of water which aren't really bodies of water. But I will tell you that this Ohio River here is 100% guaranteed for sure. All right. And of course, once you get up to some water, of course, you will have to get up close enough. Now, sometimes if you get in too deep, that fish will actually gray out, just like how it's grayed out right there. So you have to kind of get on a rock or get close enough, but not too close where the fish is highlighted. All right, let's go ahead. Whatever button on this feed, that's what you select. Your little dude hauls out his fishing rod. We're just going ahead and use some improved bait here. Now, I recommend using the common bait because they're just daily, weekly challenges. It's really up to you. But we are going to have to do a little bit of fishing here. Now, unfortunately, I had disposed of all those fish that we got the other day. I think it was for the weekly challenge video, unfortunately. It would be nice to have all those fish right about now. Unfortunately, this is the only camp that I have that's close to the water. That's why it's my fishing camp, but it's just like fishing in real life. For those of you who ever fished before by fishing rod, it does take a while. All right, so we're going to keep going here. Now, in terms of fish bits, we do have different sizes of fish. So we have small, medium, and large. Of course, the larger the fish, the more fish bits we will get out of it. Makes sense, all right? But just in case if you're new to the game and kind of wondering. Oh, what's this here? The salmon. Watch this. It's going to be a salmon. Nope. Some more fish in here. Another sawgill. I usually have the nuke storm weather station here, but I have the snowing one because we had to fish in the rain. I don't know if you guys remember a couple months ago. And of course, the snow is just like the rain. Different weather stations. Help ourselves out a little bit, you know, daily, weekly challenges. Help out other people at the same time. This is the part that's taking the longest, but it is what it is, right? Oh, what's this? Oh! This is salmon here. Or brook trout. No, sawgill. Losing her, Jim. Losing her. Alright. So let's go ahead here. We are going to craft our fish bits here. Again, you will have to go to the cooking station. And you will have to complete casting off. Let's go down to fish bits here. Let's do the quick and dirty here. So we're going to craft whatever fish bits that we can make here. All right. It wasn't a whole lot. So once we get our fish bits, first one here, eat fish bits 6. All right, so I show you how you craft your fish bits. So let's go to our little bag here. So we got 6 right on the hop here. So let's go ahead and eat them. There we go. Eat fish bits 6 for 6. Now saying that, we are going to have to cook grilled fish too. So we're going to need more fish bits. So we're going to need at least 4 more fish. At least 4 more fish here. All right. So let's go ahead here. We'll do some more fishing. Might as well just stay here at the old fishing camp. Huh. 31 minutes. Yeah, half the time is fishing. Huh. Yeah, that just means you get to spend more time together, right? You can hear me crack some jokes, show you how to, or tell you how to cook a turkey. How to clay bar and ceramic coat a car. Stuff like that. Oh, there's our salmon right there. See, he's very close to the old sawgill. So I think the salmon is actually a medium-sized fish, I believe. Could be wrong. Kind of peaceful, you know? Just a sunscreen there, whatever it's called there. Nope, red belly. Alright, we'll get a couple more here just so we're not wasting too much time than what we are already. There's another red belly. Yeah, right on, Jim. High five. Let's do this one more. They're only small fish, so we'll need at least one more anyway. It's hard to believe we're the middle of October already. Christmas is just around the corner. Nuts. It's totally nuts. He's going a little slow there. What is this guy? What is this guy? Oh. A walleye. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we did some more fishing. Now we have to craft our grilled fish, which of course you'll have to complete casting off. So again, any cooking station will do. Back out here again. So again, cook grilled fish too. We just caught our fish. Any cooking station will do. Just in case people are using the timestamps. All food. Quick and dirty here. So let's go ahead and craft these fish bits here. We're just oh. What am I doing here? Where's the fish bits at? Right here. Craft fish bits, okay. Well, that counted for fish bits for the weekly challenge, so that's good. So let's go to cooking station here. We may have done it already. All food. Grilled fish. So again, fish bits. 3 of them. 2 salt and 1 wood for each. There's 1. There we go. Nice. And again, if you are looking for the salt, I do have a video here I made just about 3 or 4 months ago. It's all time-stamped. Some great locations. And of course, the spice rack. Let's take a look at that. I don't think I have that here in this camp, as it is fairly new resources. Producers. That to pop up here. Right there. There's a little spice rack there. And again, as I mentioned, I made a video on this just a week and a half, 2 ago. There we go. Select your spices, sugar, salt, and pepper. Right on. All right, let's see what's next here. Go through these just to make sure we completed them. Eat a cake pie or candy 10. So again, this one's been coming up. It seems like every day for the last month and a half. Yeah, it's quite something. So if you have a recipe to craft a pie, like a pumpkin pie, for example, you can definitely do that, and it will save you a whole whack of time. And you can go ahead and eat it, and it will count towards this challenge. Now, we can find pie in various areas and around the wasteland. Right here in Welsh, there's right in the middle of town, there are 3 buildings that are kind of attached together. The very first building, first they'll have a couple mole miners in them, but the very first building will be a pumpkin pie right on the main level. Overlook cabin, there should be 2 of them, so let's pop in Overlook cabin. We are on a server with other people, so let's see if it's here today. I'm not counting on it being there, but we will take you to a couple spots here either way. And there will be some scorched here at the same time. And I'll just kind of show you where they are. Right over here in the kitchen. Usually right here in this oven. Usually right here in the counter. Look at that, there's sugar bombs there. That'll count as eat a cake, pie, or candy. Look at that, there's salt right there, salt and pepper right there. Nice. Nice little area right here. Nice. Alright, let's go to Nuka World on Tour, which is a free fast travel once when you discover it. Let's pop over here real quick. Or those scorch make it up the hill after us there. Now here they'll have the 3 carnival pies, but again, if you are on a server with other people, this is a very popular spot, because a lot of people will come by and grab those carnival pies, okay? But they'll be right up here, closer to the entrance to Lewisburg. They'll be right here. Oh, there's one here, perfect. So right here, but there's usually 3 of them, but let's go ahead and eat one just to show you how that counts. There we go. Nice. Surprise it's there. And Pumpkin House, again, we were up here every day for the last month and a half, seems like. But again, there's 2 pumpkin pies up here. We have the black cauldron out front on the front porch. We have the plastic pumpkin on the inside of the house on the little table. And we do have a pumpkin pie recipe on the counter that is a spawn point for it. A couple other great spots here for eating cake, pie, or candy. Of course, we do have Teller County Fairgrounds, funnel cake, and Fancy Lad snack cakes. We have the Camden Park area and around the roller coaster, the Raider section. Okay, so a couple other places there. Let's head to our Halloween camp here, actually. And show you a couple of camp resources available to us. I'm sure you guys know which ones I'm going to mention, but just in case if you're new to the channel or forgot. Alright, of course we have this popcorn machine. This is the OG one here, the very first one we ever got. Of course, popcorn will count as eat a cake, pie, or candy, and pre-war food. There's about 4 or 5 other variations of it there, but there's just reskins of this one. And I would say of all the camp resources that people I see people have in their camps, popcorn machines on the top of that list. These Nuka-Cola candy machines, these came about in Season 11 scoreboard. The Nuka World on Tour was first brand new. The red one will make an appearance in the Atomic Shop once in a while. It was there about a month ago, and it's there for 3 weeks. So again, does make an appearance. The blue one here, this was more of a Fallout First item during that time, so we haven't really seen this one here around. But again, this Nuka-Cola candy and Quantum candy will act the same exact way as the popcorn, eat a cake, pie, or candy, and pre-war food. Absolutely fantastic. Now this little guy here, the cookie jar, again, he will collect Fancy Lad snack cakes and funnel cake, and he is actually in the Atomic Shop right now, I believe. This little cookie jar guy. All right, good stuff. Perk bubblegum, when you open up perk card packs, that perk bubblegum we get for free will count as chew bubblegum, of course. Eat a cake, pie, or candy, and pre-war food. So that's bubblegum we get for free. If you come down here to Watoga High School, oh, it's right here. Yeah, right on. Monster Mash. Monster Mash is a great way to get candy as well, okay? And you get lots of it. Like hundreds upon hundreds of candy by completing Monster Mash. And by completing Mischief Night event, when you trick-or-treat out of those little candy bowls, you do get Eat a Cake Pie or candy, which also counts as pre-war food. So it's mostly bubblegum is what we get out of those little treat bowls. So that's another great way of getting it as well. All right, let's open up our little grocery bag here, Jim. Let's go to the top here. So again, bubblegum we can get from around the wasteland, usually in around the pumpkin house. The Perk card version will actually be called Perk bubblegum. Okay, usually strawberry, grape, cola, watermelon. And again, you can get the bubblegum from Mischief Night event from raiding the candy bowls. Let's go ahead and eat one of those. So we do have Halloween candy. This is the candy you get from Monster Mash down at Watoga High School. Nuka-Cola candy from the red candy machine that I just showed you. Nuka-Cola quantum candy from the blue-purple candy machine I just showed you. And of course, old popcorn here from the popcorn machine. Let's just finish it off with the popcorn. There we go. Eat a Cake Pie or candy, 10 for 10, done. And again, if you have a couple of resources around, you can craft your pumpkin pie. If you have the recipe, you can definitely do it that way as well. Yeah, there's our little spice rack there. Pepper, look at that, 4 salt. Spices, 2 sugar. Of course, it'll change every single time, but yeah, nice little well worth item to get from the current Season 22 Season Pass. And I think we're finally done. We are, just like that. Good stuff. The fishing definitely gave us a little bit extra time there. Let's take a look at the weapon of the day here, Jim. 2-shot Pyro Crusader pistol. Projectiles plus 75% damage. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage. Plus 50% reload speed. 2-shot explosive swift. Pyro receiver, standard long barrel, large magazine, short scope suppressor. Just default appearance, 103 times 2 damage. 46 times 2 fire damage, 140 fire damage for 3 seconds, 10mm ammo. Reloads fairly quickly, shoots very quick too. It's a nice little pistol to have for sure. I highly recommend it. Perk cards, again, nothing real crazy here, guys. Usually my gunslinger build will be under agility, but I find it decreases the damage like almost half for whatever reason. So I've just been keeping the same perk cards that I've been using the last couple of weeks, using various weapons. It seems to be the way to go currently. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They stay the same, and as you can see, they're all maxed out, and I'm very happy with them. Armor, even though it doesn't look like I'm wearing armor, of course I am. Let's go ahead and take a look at the armor here real quick. It's the Aristocrats Ultralight Secret Service left arm. Chameleon Ultralight Secret Service left leg, Mutants Ultralight Secret Service right arm, Resistance Secret Service under armor, Troubleshooters Ultralight Secret Service right leg, and Vanguard's Jetpack Secret Service chest piece. Had this set for an extremely long time, long before I even started making videos. Yeah, and of course this current outfit I'm wearing, it is called the Grim Reaper outfit and Grim Reaper mask, which is in the Atomic Shop right now. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMe, that's me, Drew, Andrew, Waywarner, John, DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Foltz, Adolfo Perez, Aussies1, Ricardo 186, Eric R. Shepard. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.